Good morning. Carrying on with the veggie garden. Um, None of this is stitched, so don't worry. We're going to do this bit together. Let me just pull you forward just a tad. Right, it's getting quite unwieldy to work with this. I'll take this all off now. I'm going to do a pumpkin patch, as you can probably see. I've just been playing around where I'm going to put it, and I thought, you're not videoing. You need to get it videoed, and I'll show you. Right. I've done a strawberry patch with their runners. Get up a little bit closer. These are sort of teardrop shaped beads, and yeah, so a little strawberry patch and hundreds of little, well, not hundreds, but quite a few lazy daisies. I think it looks all right. It'll do. Okay, so for the pumpkin patch, let me just grab my chair. I didn't have any orange beads, and I thought, right, there's a way around this. So I had white ones. I don't know if you can see on the end there, they're white. And I've just taken my permanent marker pens, or alcohol pens, which are, and I'm just sort of pumpkin them up, or pimping them up if you like, and just simply, quite scruffily, I've got them on a cocktail stick, as you can probably tell, and I'm just kind of making them into pumpkins. So they're fine. They're working. It looks fine. So just leave that one there to dry for a minute. I noticed one of these has got quite a white end. I'm going to stitch them laying down sideways, so kind of want the ends covered, as it were. I've completely skived off Pilates today. Oh, I'll confess now. I just didn't fancy it, I'll be honest with you. It's a week off this week, so I'm hoping to get a ton of videos done for you all. Yeah, it's really white on the end, so just get that. And yeah, it seems to have sunk into the beads here, basically. So we'll let them dry for a sec. So the leaves, I've done a stem stitch, because every pumpkin patch I see, there's like, you know, they're really big. So out of a used baby white, which has got green paint on it, I think there's two there. Yeah, there is. I have got a little tiny Sizzix die. It was a 6-point flower, and I know that pumpkin leaves are only 5, so I thought, well, I'll just chop the other leaf, if you like, and make it into a stem. So I was literally just plonking them on, just getting an idea of what I want to do, I'll be honest with you. So let's stitch. I don't know how long this video is going to go. It could be a while, so grab a cup of tea while I make my pumpkin patch. So I hope you're all doing good. It's still blooming cold here, but there you go, never mind. Yes, we're British. We are obsessed with the weather, okay? I'm not going to go too fussy with these. I'm just going to stitch them down through the centre with a very simple running stitch. If I can get my fingers to work today. So I hope you're all well. It's yeah, I've got a busy day today. I've planned so much stuff. I'll see if I can get around to even half of it. That'll be great if I can. Got a list of things I want to do and get videoed and on their way. I've got an Etsy customer waiting for some little pouch pocket things that I make, so I need to get those made as well. Busy. I like to be busy. She ordered one and I just couldn't find it anywhere. It's probably here somewhere. I'm contemplating a bit of a change around. Again, I know. Don't worry, I drive my kids nuts with it as well. I just need to organise myself. I just don't seem to have the ability at the moment. Oh dear, such is life. So yeah, just doing a really simple running stitch up the middle of these. I've got a single strand of I think it's an anchor. It's that really nice variegated green which has disappeared on me. It's probably here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. It is anchor. It's this one that's really nice. 1216. It's some nice greens in there and sort of, you know, paler ones. It's very nice anyway. It's one that I use a lot, and when I go to the West Point show, which is in March, I shall see if I can get some more, because I do use a lot of it. So these baby wipe leaves cut just like that. It was only a Sizzix Thinlet as well. I thought, is it going to cut? Yeah. And it was about 6 layers I put through, so it did really well. I'm going to get all these stitched on, and we'll see about where we're going to put our pumpkins. I thought I had some pumpkin shaped beads, but I've looked through my bead box and I can't find them, so I thought, well, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? And these white ones jumped out at me, and I thought, oh, I wonder if. And yeah, it worked. This is becoming so awkward to work with because it's all dropping off the end, but we shall persevere. It might seem a little bit waste of a time to do the main runner, if you like, of the plant, but to me it's helped me out where I'm going to place the leaves and the pumpkins. So yeah, you're not going to see much of it, but it's there for guidance purposes, if nothing else. So keep stitching. Get off. I'm also, and I'll see how time goes, but I'm also going to do a rhubarb. I love rhubarb. But like I say, let's see how the time goes. I know most people don't mind sitting through a long one. Come on, fingers. This needle is so sharp, which is a good thing. But I do keep pricking myself with it, so maybe not so good. Ooh, come back. It's very quiet here today. There's no dog grooming going on at the moment, so, or no noisy dog grooming, so that's quite nice. It's a little bit noisy sometimes, but there it is. I don't know if you follow a lady called Sarah Homfray. She's a British or English needleworker, and I've recently, well, I say recently, a while ago I suppose, I found her channel, and I didn't realise she has 2 channels, which one is the dedicated to royal, well, she's, hang on, let me start that sentence again. She trained with the Royal RSN, Royal Society of Needlework. She did a 3-year apprenticeship and basically is now, I don't know, what do they call themselves, master embroiderers? I don't know. Anyway, she's got a lovely channel and she takes you through all the stitches and stuff like that. And I didn't realise she had 2 channels, and the other one is Sarah Homfray Creates, and I've just joined it because she has done I think it was last year she did it, so I'd be well behind, but anyway, a book where once a month you just stitch something. Doesn't matter what it is. Yeah, you just stitch something and you make it into like a 12-month book, as it were. She focused on putting the month title on there. But I thought that's such a really nice idea, because she said there's no, you know, there's no commitment. Just kind of do it when you get 5 minutes, and just if you find something sort of hanging around your craft room, and if it's stitchable, stitch it, stitch it onto a page. And I thought that was such a lovely idea. I know I did something similar, was it last year or year before? But yeah, I really liked her little idea there. It was really good. So I'd say might, I might have a go at that, because that really interested me. Right, we got 5 pumpkins. Are you dry? Yep. Okay, I'm hoping it should stay stained, because they're quite porous beads actually. They weren't super glossy, you know, they had some sort of, sorry, let me just think what the word is. They were quite porous, that's the word. So what I'm going to do is stitch these on, I think. I don't know, I haven't planned this bit. Let's get these stitched. The only worry is they're quite bulky, but they're about a 6mm bead. Let's do another one about there. I think I'm just going to, this is only one piece of embroidery floss. I think I'll go through it again. Doesn't need to be embroidery floss, it's just that I happen to be stitching the leaves with this thread. Let's just make that a little bit. Where should we put the other one? Let's put one here. Where are you? There. Might have to cut some more leaves, I don't know yet. Try. I want them sort of semi-hidden, because that's what pumpkins do. Which is why I didn't stitch the leaves down too perfectly. I've got quite a nice big hole, so my normal chenille needle is fitting through, so that's all good. I don't want it to be too linear. Let's go there with that one. Do one over here and then maybe one up there. It's quite random, isn't it? Comes the sun. We tried the car boot yesterday because today's Monday, but it was horse racing because it's up on Exeter Racecourse basically. So we weren't sure if it'd be on, and we were right, it wasn't. Oop, nope, nope, come out of the leaf. Oh, don't do that. Typical, isn't it? Last one. Right. Okay. Let's put you there. Ah, cute. Okay. This is never going to sit like that, so I don't know why I'm fluffing. Okay, that's fine. Now the other thing I want to do is do bullion knots for their stalk, and you know they have those curly runners. Now I forgot to check. Can you do? Well, it doesn't. Yeah, no. Sorry, I'm managing to talk myself out of that. Sorry, just trying to think. Can you do a bullion knot that's detached? I think you can. But let's just do, I wonder if they'll go through. You go through there. Yes, you will. Okay. I think I'd rather start here. And this is a dark green, what are you? DMC. It's a number 8 and it's colour 904. It's a really nice green actually. It's a very dark green, but right, bullion knot. Just going to do a tiny one. If I can get it to go in there, I will. I haven't got the right needle on really. I should have my milliner's needle, but that's what I've got. So it's going to be awkward. There we are. Give it a pinch. Oh, stay. See, it keeps dropping off the edge. What I want to do is some long... I want to do those tendrily things that they have, but I can't think how to do it. Maybe what I'll do is just an extra long bullion. I do think might be long enough. I'll give it a go with this. If not, I think I've got my milliner's needle somewhere. Sorry, I'm mumbling, just ignore me. 26. See if that's long enough. I'm going to switch to my milliner's needle because it does make life an awful lot easier when you're doing these. Come on. I can feel you slipping. It's because the eye is bigger than the shaft. Right, let's get set up for the next one. Let's just quickly, did I put it in here? Yep. They're longer and the eye is the same width as the shaft, which for this stitch makes it super easy. Those of you that stitch know this. It should still fit through the bead. Yep, lovely, perfect. Okay, let's do the do its stalk first of all. So a nice short one. Back to there. "15 wraps, that should be enough." See, it pulls through a dream. Ow, it's sharp. Quite a long one. Let's just do it to there, I think. Might go a little bit longer on this one. Should do. Don't panic if it all falls apart on you, just keep hold of it. Wrestle your fabric. Yeah, I'd like it to go a little bit more curlier, but I don't know if there's a stitch that would do that. Right, come on, behave everybody, please. Thank you. Right. Let's get set up for the next one. Go through so much thread with this stitch, which is fine. I've got a whole ball of it, so that's fine. Right, little stem. What I might do is pause you. I'm just going to carry on doing that because I want to come back and do the rhubarb with you, because why not? Won't be long. Right, untamed pumpkin patch. I think it might need more leaves, but I'll leave it as it is for now. We'll see how it goes. So that's that. So here I want to have a go at rhubarb. This might go wrong. It's a stitch, it's called a woven picot. I've got my book here. This is the one that I was gifted, although Rachel did recommend it. Sorry if that light's on it. It's Foolproof Flower Embroidery by Jennifer Clouston. So let me save my page. I don't know where this came from, so I didn't buy it. So it's very generous. I think it was Fiona, you gave it to me, wasn't it? Anyway, right, let's crack on. So I know I need a pin. I've got this random piece of, because rhubarb leaves are really dark green, and this is kind of the only dark green I've got. When I go to the show, I will try and pick up some more variegated greens, but darker. Yeah, anyway, let's not procrastinate. Let's get this done. So, I've only ever done this stitch once before. Quick disclaimer. Let's just choose this needle, which is a chenille needle. See, takes a while, but the old brain does work every now and again. Yeah, I don't know what this thread is. It's quite I don't know. It's one of those random things. I pick up random bits of stuff that people have obviously donated to charity shops and what have you, and I end up with this pile of random stuff. This does not want to go through this chenille needle. It is quite a chunky thread, to be fair, but it's not one that you can split. It's kind of braided. I don't know where it came from. Anyway, so what I need to do, I don't know if this pin's going to be long enough actually. Just checking my instructions. So it needs to go this way. Let's just try one and see how we go. So the length up here will determine the length of your leaf. Okay. As I say, I've only ever done this once, so let's see how this goes. Right, so don't need it to be that wide. Although, right, let me think. Right, I want it to be quite big, so I'm going to bring that back here. And that'll be the length of my leaf, which seems about right actually. Then go down, come up. Wrap that around there, and then you weave. I like to do it with the back of a needle. Just find that easier. I can actually lay it down now. Right, let's make some room here. I've got thread everywhere. I've seen this done before where people have, well, the person has said that you can swap this needle, a sharp edged needle, with an embroidery needle, a flat blunt ended one, and that way you don't keep pricking your finger. But I'm doing all right so far. I'm not pricking myself so far. So you want it quite tight. Don't actually take that long, I seem to remember. Don't pull your edges in like when all weaving. Don't pull on your edges too much, or your sides I should say. Just need to pull that a little bit tighter there. I'll keep it running real time, and then you can see actually these don't take that long to do. So I don't know about you, sometimes I look at it and I think, oh, I haven't got the patience. Actually, these are so nice when they're done that you might just find the patience. Yep. It's catching on that stuff at the background there. I don't think I described that fabric very well. It's a, I said it was a bandage, but it's like a gauzy crepe. No, it's not crepe because crepe is thicker, but it's like a gauzy fabric. It's if you hurt your arm or whatever, it's that sort of sling fabric. It's very fibrous and very thin, which makes it ideal for this sort of thing. I'm going to pull a little bit tighter here because I want the leaves to come down a little bit pointed, if that makes sense. So you just keep going until you can't go anymore. Yeah, see, it keeps going through there. It's fine. Make sure everybody's shoved up. Just one more. Let's have a look, see what that looks like. Oh, come on. Right, it's a bit dodgy, but and of course the magic happens. You haven't caught your background fabric. You have a loosely woven leaf. It's exciting, isn't it? Right, so just trying to think how else, how do they grow? Great big bunches, don't they? So let's do another one here. Right, I'm going to crack on and do it. You've seen me do one, so I'm just going to do maybe three. I was thinking I want to do a purpley stem, like the purple of rhubarb, basically. Well, sort of a reddy purple, isn't it? It's a bit pink. What, watch? Don't want to watch on it. I'll find something and I'll bring you back for that, because I'll do that. I might just do 2 leaves. I might bring that over that way actually. And then we can just do some bullion knots for the rhubarb. That's what we're doing. Right, I'll be back in a tick. Won't be long. Right, I'm just going to see if I can zoom you in. I can't get it down any lower. There we are. Whoa, 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 whoa. Back, back, back. Sorry guys, hang on. No, back. I'll pause you, hold on. Right, sorry about that if I sent your head a bit fuzzy there. Sorry. Oh, technology. Right, this is as close as I've got to a rhubarb colour as far as I'm concerned. I did another big one and then I did a little pale green one. Now, they're kind of jaggedy, but then that is kind of how rhubarb is. It's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. I should have wove it a lot tighter is what I'm trying to say, and I'm blagging it by saying, there, that's how the leaves look. This is a brand new one. This is a DMC 777. So I think I'm putting it right. Yes, it looks good. I didn't know there was a special way of doing this. Apparently there is. And I still haven't got it 100%. Why mine all end up looking like a rat's nest. Now I'm thinking bullion knots. I'm thinking I'm just going to do 1, 2, 3. I'm going to use all 6 strands, I think. Am I? Let's give it a go, see what it looks like. Back to my milliner's needle. I think I might call it that done on the veg patch actually. I know I've got a big gap here, but I can always fill that in with something else if I get inspired. Right. Nine looks okay because it's 6 strands. Have it crisscrossing, doesn't matter, does it? Why not? I used to have a huge rhubarb. In my old house. Oh, come on. Thank you. There's another one there. Looks like a rhubarb patch to me. That even stay in screen for you. Oh yeah, kinda. Well done you. Right, so there we are. So we've done pumpkins, rhubarb, and yeah, well you didn't see me do the strawberry patch, but there's a strawberry patch. Oh, I did do a cauliflower with beads. I wasn't that keen, I'll be honest with you. It's that one there. So I went back and did French knots, very sort of sloppy French knots, but then, you know, that kind of looks like a collie to me. Yeah, I think that's it really. So I just, yeah, I might sort of think of something to put here, but I don't know what to do at the moment. So gonna leave that where it is. As Rachel keeps telling us, we can always go back. I need to go back here and do something. So yeah, I'll be popping up and down and what have you. So there we are. One veggie garden done for now. See you on the next one. Bye.